Hello, everyone, and welcome. Chat has voted again for Zendikar Rising. Today, though, we are going to do a best of one. So, gonna be ranked. That's a good time to do ranked. I like doing ranked early in the season, mainly because the rank is all squashed down. We play above gold, but we're in gold right now. So this is the beginning of the season is where rank is kind of the least impactful in terms of pushing you towards 50%. So we are going to go for some Zendikar Rising premiere here, best of one. Surprised that this has been winning after Kaladesh was winning the voting pretty regularly. We haven't done Kaladesh a couple days now as the starting thing. I think we have. I might start one if we finish this early, but just interesting to see the tastes shift among the active audience. I mean, it could just be who's here and voting on a given day, you know? So that could be the factor. If you want to factor in an incredible retail experience for your tabletop magic, you know where I'm going to send you, cardkingdom.com, and you can get there via my affiliate link in the panels down below, in the YouTube notes, or in the chat link. And then all the business you do with them for the couple weeks after you use my affiliate link is attributed to my stream, and it helps keep me on the air. And if you do give them a chance at your business, you're going to find one of the better retailers in the magic multiverse. They have incredible inventory, the buy list that is the envy of the industry. If you are looking to turn cardboards into cash and you've got magic backs on that cardboard, you're going to want to check out Card Kingdom. They just have the best buy prices out there. They do. So keep that in mind, and keep in mind lots of Christmas deals going on right now. So check out their front page and see what they have going on for holiday shopping deals. Plenty of stuff going on at cardkingdom.com. Thanks, Card Kingdom. Confirm this. Oh, I script nothing, which you can tell from the days that I crash and burn on the transition. Let's see. We are ZNR Premiere. And 0, 0. And free to play. What do we got? We got the Kicker Rare. That's not actually that great. Rather almost have the Wizard Land here to start. What do we like here? Wizard Land, a Rabbit Bite is good removal. This is a Malakir Blood Priest is quite good and the only black card in the pack. You could take this in and try to cut off the black and go for the cleric deck. But I think, yeah, these are pretty close. I mean, this does stuff like when you can build around this and take it first. Like, I wouldn't take this over a Roost. I wouldn't take this over would you take this over Into the Royal? But it's Bite, Priest, or Wizard or Chronicler. I do love me the Kicker deck though, so I'll be both rare greedy and kicker deck greedy with that pick. This is an interesting follow-up pick. We've got a missing, oh no, not a missing rare, so a missing uncommon. Not a flip land though, so I like a domination as a follow-up. I mean, this is just a super powerful card. It's a 2-for-1. Of course, it's an oppressive cost. The blue means you have to be serious about blue to run this card. The other pick here, I think, would be the Deadly Alliance, right? And that's a lot easier to cast, but it's a second color. And I'm going to take the domination on color strength. Smash, was that a hold on. Falconer. Oh, Royal Eruption here. So we take Falconer to stay blue, but I don't mind red-blue. We could take a Royal Eruption and see if this is open for us. Was it a Zed's Dead Baby reference? Well, this has Kicker too. I mean, you're going to find a Royal Eruption with the Chronicler. I think this is enough better as a general pick than the Falconer to take it. I'm going to take it. I hear you. I guess I don't blame anybody for staying blue, but if it didn't have kicker, maybe you would get me off of it. But kicker, it works with chronicler. Exploration, we've talked about this card a lot now. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. And one of its big drawbacks is that the nature of landfall is that you don't get to play lands off it. So when you landfall and reveal a land, you've already played your land for the turn. Yeah, that being said, though, as Math says, there's nothing else here. We could take a champ if we wanted to hedge towards possible warrior stuff. Or yeah, subtle strike, I think, is the other legit. Spellcraft is okay too, but yeah, I think it's early enough that we could just. I like the subtle strike. This is not. This is just. It is decent. It's just not amazing. It's just only decent, and I'd rather take. I like the subtle strike idea. Let's. And the axe is interesting as well, but I don't feel close enough. Like I do want to play the blue. I think if we can. Whatever. This we're feeling it out. We're in feel it out stage here. Now I think I just want an expedition diviner, or we could take. You can make an argument for the fortification again in the feel it out situation. If we do end up here, blue green kicker splash royal eruption would be great, and maybe that is a better hedge than picking up a random wizard. Although red blue is very wizard heavy. This is a wizard, so it's really diviner or fortification. Fanner doesn't like the fortification as not being that great. I do think almost any first 3 spell lands are great. But we can take a diviner. I agree that this is not amazing, but I want to push back and say your first handful of splans are all pretty darn good in my opinion. Here we can take a Gnarlid Colony though, I think, and start pushing towards possibly being green, blue. I don't see anything else here. I mean, there's nothing I'm not trying to force the kicker, but this is the best card here. So yeah, what I mean, we're too far from green. We take this and like these cards are closer to I mean, diviner maybe not. Although you can do the whole blue green wizard thing, but I don't think we're actually far from green. But I understand, and this is maybe where Jinx and I have different preferences in the format. I know Jinx likes rogues a lot, and so understandable that he'd be pulled in that direction. And of course, I like kicker a lot, so I'm being pulled in this direction a bit. Yeah, we can take Squid or Grasp here. These are the 2 real picks as far as I'm concerned. Grasp. If I knew 100% for sure we were in red blue spells, Grasp is the pick, but Squid is probably the more flexible pick. Yeah, you can also take a gem pick here. If you're someone who is expecting to 4x the set and is close to the edge on gems, that's a fine place to take a gem pick. Here's a Reclaim. You can see where Jinx and I would be heading to, here's a duelist that would be in another tool for a possible rogue plan, but I like the Reclaim here. It's a kicker spell that can be found with a chronicler, and it finds its splash color for the eruption. Baloth is fine, but this is more synergistic. I'm going to aim synergy. And speaking of that, this is a good time to pick up a Riptide. So I think we're fine in our lane here. I don't mind that we grab this Subtle Strike, but yeah, Cinderclasm is another option, but I'd rather just take the Riptide. Scale the Heights, not great. Spellland still being here. Maybe there's a Cleric option for somebody, but that's not for us at this point. I don't see us possibly getting into white, do you? I'd rather just keep sending these white signals, take the Scale, and hope we don't play it. Yeah, I mean, spec on this, but are we, like, what could happen where we'd actually play this? I suppose that's fair, though. Like, we're not playing this. Heck, even for Vault Progress, I should just take the Cleric, because I really don't want to play that that green spell, because it's not really what we're doing. Yep, and here we have another squid we can take. Hopefully not playing Deliberate. again, we could take a Mesa Lynx and have 2 cards towards white, which, is the same number we have towards green. I don't like to play this, but I guess I really don't like to play Deliberate, so I'm going to go ahead and take this and see. Deliberate just feels like too wheel spinny for this format. I mean, yeah, cutting it would be a reason to do it, but I just don't think anybody thinks too much of the old Deliberate at this point. Yeah, that is a good rare. But field research is probably fine. Colony, interesting too. Fenrir's on Colony. Kind of want to be on research because there is still a possibility that we abandon the green and end up in some sort of blue-black or blue-red. Yeah, that's fair. We don't want a ton of these. We would take a ton of these. And maybe we've cut it correctly. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's true. We could also... Maybe I'll take the... I'm going to take the rare. I'm going to take the rare. It's more hedging. We just don't... Like, I shouldn't marry green yet. I think marrying green would be a mistake. We could be red-blue and it could be correct. Yeah, Geyser Mage here works. Jinx gets rewarded with a Thought Thief. Or maybe Scourge instead. Probably if you're rogues, though, you just take the Thought Thief. This is good, though. Don't sleep on this. This is a good card. So here's a rare that could support this red-blue possibility, but it's not even that great. It's like it, I would actually rather try and wheel this almost. Very, very medium. You don't cut her, but she's no. It's almost like that red enchantment rare we passed. It's yeah, like the Spland or the Crab are more appealing to me than Kaza, and we might even just wheel Kaza. Vision is also an option. Why am I taking the Crab? I'm taking the Vision, or I tried. I just don't know what the Crab is doing for me here. I don't like playing Crab because, hey, if you have it first pick, you win, like, what? I need a plan for the Crab. I don't just want to run a Crab for no reason. Sproutling here, though, starts pulling us back towards green. Crab soaks removal if you get it out right away. If you don't get it out right away, they can ignore it. Sorcerer continues to challenge our plan here. We can just take the Spland. Yep, Wizard Spland is fine. But I do love a Rock Slide Sorcerer in a blue-red spells deck, and man. All right, I'll take the Spland. Because we know we're blue. Got to go with the we know we're blue fallback position here. Same here with the Royal Mage. This is great. Rock Slide is better than any of our green, but our kicker is real. We are really doing kicker stuff. I think we take another Domination. And pass a field research. It's going to be heavy blue regardless, it seems. And then a late bubble snare. So, mono blue kicker it is. Field research comes back around. Wonderful. Who called that? Or maybe it wasn't necessarily called that it would wheel, but that we don't want a ton of these. We didn't even take the Gnarly Calling. I ended up taking the Relic Robber, but the point is the field research wheeled. I'll take this on a spec of splashing it over a Deliberate I really don't want to run. Yeah, Roost, right? That's pretty insane. I mean, we're not black. You know what happens in draft. If black is underdrafted, suddenly weird stuff can happen, and you know. that's, I think, all that happened there. The Royal Chaser does come back. Probably not going there, but, you know, who knows? It might depend on 3. All we know still is that we are we are blue and we are not black. I'm not surprised we wheeled the rare. It's just not that great for people not doing the very specific blue-red wizards thing. We can do anti-cog. It's not playable, but I'll take anti-cog, yeah. Narrow anti-cog over the possibly using that red card to splash with. Yeah, I was thinking we could still, you know, there is still this path where we end up blue-red. We still don't know if we're blue splashing red or blue splashing green here. It's going to depend on a lot of things. Like, we take this Spark Mage and head towards red again. Rabid Bite heads towards green. Or we can take the wizard, the blue wizard, and know for sure we're playing this, right? Let me see how we're doing on like 1 cleric, 2 rogues, 6 wizards, no warriors. Yeah, this isn't actually doing that much damage. Yeah, this could help splash the spoils, but it's not a reason to take it over the wizard or one of the other cards I was talking about. We're going to take the wizard. On that front, we could take a Chilling Trap. We do have a Rabid Bite if we... All right, we need to decide now, because I don't think Chilling Trap is the answer. I think we try to wheel that, and so we need to decide here whether we're taking like a Spellcraft, a Molten Blast, and pivoting a little red, or going Bite or Colony and sticking to the green. One thing about the Colony pick, which I'll highlight, and we can we could do this, but it does require double green to kick, and we are heavy blue. Like, we want to be kind of very light green. So that's my concern. I'll take it. Then we get a recovery that's interesting, but also a Royal Eruption. This has been a fascinating draft, really. I kind of just want the Royal Eruption and do the red thing. And there's Amulet too. Oh boy. I hate passing this Eruption, but I just noticed this. If we look at what we've got here, our wizard count is at 7. Instant sort, we only have 14 currently, and that's assuming we play literally every one. I'm going to be crazy here and take the Eruption. I took a look at those numbers and actually didn't like it as much. And I like the Royal Mage over the Veil. This is a 2-for-1 that can be a 2-drop if you desperately need it. Well, it's not a second crab, though. We didn't take the first one. Seagate Restoration on the Mythic. We can take a Geyser Mage instead, but this is where, you know, I think we take a... Oh, there's a Colony, too. I don't know. Don't take the Mythic. I don't know. It's a great spell land. The Mythic is 0. I'm taking it. I didn't say it was great. I said I was taking it. You want a Royal Mage or a Bubble Snare? I guess Snare is removal. Almost depends on what we're doing. Did I say it was a great spell land? I mean, I shouldn't have said great then. It's a I've cast this and had it be fine. Like, again, it's just that matter of, hey, instead of drawing a land, I drew a really expensive divination. That is still so nice. Ambush to continue confusing us, or Chilling Trap. Another Colony opportunity. Take Reclaim number 2 and Maybe just splash the 2 royal eruptions here. Yeah, I think we take the solid Gnarlid Colony over splash potential. This is not really what I want to be playing, but I'll take the Molten Blast over the Seer. I just don't think we need that Seer. Chilling Trap here is fine. Barut is okay, but Chilling Trap is what we're trying to wheel. Yeah, we're not going to play this or this at this point, but we may splash the Eruptions. And the Relic Amulet did come back. How about that? And a last big Chilling Trap. Maybe we're just mono blue wizards. 100 on the grind, too. We must be very close to... I think we checked on that recently. We're pretty close to 4xing the rares, and not that far off from the mythics either. Yeah, let's take a look at what mono blue looks like. What if we just cut everything that wasn't blue? Just what does it look like? Don't quite have the cards for it. So we can't really do it unless we want to be very mana heavy. Yeah, I'm with you, Jinx. I think you run that, but it's a very good splash card in the kicker deck. Like, if you are splashing Royal Eruptions in a blue-green kicker deck, this is great, because it's got the kicker synergy, and it helps you splash your other kicker stuff. So it can be a nice piece of a kicker puzzle, but I agree that you really want to be 3 colors to be happy to run this. So we can mix it up and try things different ways. Let's see. Let's start with. I'll do red or blue, or could we even? I mean, with the reclaim, you could make a case for doing the splash thing, but it's a little tight. I think it's probably a 2-color deck. Yeah, Haj just likes this, and call it a deck. We, at that point, should just run the Relic Robber. I think sometimes they just go shields down, and you can just get in with this. And if we're, if we're playing enough red to splash Royal Eruptions, I think we should just go and play the Relic Robber too. And then there's the question of Royal Chaser. We have how many wizards? 7. So she would be the 8th wizard. The reason to play the Chaser is it makes these Seagate Restoration becomes castable on time, and so do the Dominations. The Dominations become very good. Pad thinks this is too narrow for a splash. It is very relevant to point out that as a splash, you really want cards that have an impactful late game, and this risks not doing that. It can impact the late game because often, if there's a situation where they attack, you can with the haste you can find a way to sneak it in. But we haven't decided on the level yet. And at 7, you can reliably see this on 3 enough that it's not the worst. But we can do. But also, I was going to start with red versus green anyway, so let me do that. I want to see, this is just presuming we want to be red, when I was curious to see whether people want to be red or green here. So I'm going to start with that on a 45-second. G or R as the secondary color. So I agree that this is not an incredible splash, but I would also push back and say it's not as bad as I think you're suggesting. I think because it can do stuff in the late game, it's not a terrible splash. But this is definitely not an incredible splash, and we could certainly work towards cutting it. We don't need eruptions with the amulet, but we need non-blue cards. We already looked at mono blue and it wasn't feasible. So we need to play something that's not blue. So what are we doing? Looks like people do like the red. And so then I'm going to follow up poll. Just a 30-second now. Robber or no is the next question. Do you like looking to, and figure we'll do the land, right? You know, we can even go to, you know, yeah, 7 sources. Assume we would do like 10-7 if we do the robber. If we cut the robber, we'd probably drop this to more like a 12-5. But we do want to cast this early sometimes, so maybe we do want like 7-ish anyway. Oh, yeah, Hellion is an option too that I didn't properly consider or talk about, but let's start with the robber question. 10 people want to try the robber. So then we're getting into enough red where we could run a Hellion that helps get Umara Wizard back and the Restoration back. Then Restoration is great when you can play this early as a land and get it back way late and just draw some extra. But I think baseline 10-7 with, well, also we have splans to consider on that, right? So let's pull those over. Eight, 9, 10, 11. This would be 19. But this would be a 10-7 situation. 14, but that's not enough. We want kind of 11-7. So this is a deck. What do you think of this? Kicker. How much kicker? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Not amazing. But again, what do you want to cut? You want to cut something? You want to play a Molten Blast? Yeah, I'm not liking the low end of this deck, Maze. I'm with you. If that's what you're suggesting. Oh yeah, let me get out of your way too. Get into deck building. Yeah, I like Kaza over Anti-Cog. That's fair. I think the squids are fine. The squids, if we happen to... What I like about the squids is they pivot to whatever your draw is. Sometimes we talk about how you think you have a control deck, you think you have an aggro deck, but the nature of limited means that you don't get to be that every single game. And I really like that the squid, if you find yourself in a control scenario, it's got 3 power for 2 mana and can trade up pretty reliably on the ground. And if you find yourself in a tempo aggro situation, it attacks well. So it really does pivot your strategy well. Bringing the Molten Blast is also conceivable. I don't think I want to give up any squids, though. I like that we are pretty decent at 2. I'm going to keep both squids in. Maybe just run it like this, and we'll leave the Molten Blast out for now. Well, David, I'm going to send you to my... David is having some rough results on Limited and is wondering if his results are so poor that it's actually better for him to just buy packs from the store instead of trying to build collection through drafting. And I think you'll find that even not great numbers still produce maybe better value for your collection building than just buying packs in the store. But I'm going to link you to the spreadsheet here, and there's an EV tab. There's an EV calculator, and you can even use tools like 17land.com and untapped.gg to dive into your data, and you can get a pretty accurate representation of what your win rate is in Limited, and then you can plug in how much you value those singles you're getting, and really do an EV check on yourself. So back to this. Let's polish off this deck. There's a desire to get Molten Blast in here. If we did that, what are we looking at? We got 13-13 on the split. What's our worst card? If we were to do that, you want to do one trap out? I suppose we could do one trap. I think we do have the wizards to support the trap, and it's pretty darn good. 8 wizards is a lot. What do you think? Yeah, Fenor and I are thinking the same thing, that this is not a nothing card. This is very good in this deck. This is kind of the thing you want to do. I'm a little reticent to cut creatures, given our 13. And that's where I keep coming back to the Molten Blast, is like the least important card of our removal suite. All right, I'm cutting the blast. I tried to find a way to put it in, but I don't like it better than any of these. I really like all of these better, and I'm not cutting a spell land, and I don't want to cut a creature. So, well, we can feel that out. Jinx says Bubble Snare would be his cut. So let's you can think about what you would cut to play a Molten Blast, and when we draw one of those cards, ask yourself if in that scenario you were right or not. And what are we doing? It's not a trap. Help me pun this. We got 2 dominations. Maybe we should do a dominate-based deck name. Domain. Thank you for that sub. Also, I like Haj's comment. I mean, yeah, that's like one reason I want 7 sources is that we may need to cast this on turn 3 or 4 to kill something, and I want to be able to do that. Trapped in not a tower, but do we have anything that in a bubble? Sure, whatever. Let's play some Magic. Bubble Boy is pretty good. I'll do that when we get 4 Bubble Snares sometime. Let's get into Battlefield mode and see what y'all think of our chances here. I think this deck has potential. Those double Lol Mages are real good, and we have the heavy blue. It's nice to be heavy one color and light a second color. It's much more consistent on the mana and spell situation that way. Interesting draft for sure. I really want that red sorcerer we took. Well, that's a laugher. We have 10 sources of blue, though, and we just need to draw one of them in 2 turns. I actually think this is a keep. We have Field Research, we have Riptide, we have Chronicler to get everything going. We just need one blue source, so I'm keeping. Also, we're on the draw. If we were on the play, I think I'd throw that back, but the draw gives us an extra draw to find something we have 10 of in the deck, so... Krauser. Don't be like that. What was that about punished? Somebody said punished? What was that about Squid being able to pivot and be aggro or control depending on the need of the game? Hint, it's in control mode. Wow, the 4 of 7 mountains, 10 cards in is pretty funny. Unusual, so we say. But let's see. Are we ever kicking next turn? Not really, and we're not blocking, so we should just play Chronicler. Hodge wants the field research. I like the Chronicler. It's a card draw in and of itself, and it rewards the future kicking we're going to do here, hopefully. So then I'm hoping to go Riptide next, and then draw something. Ideally, we wait and we kick these, right? I want to kick Geyser Mage. I want to kick Research if possible. If we don't come up with something to do by turn 5, I will go Field Research, Royal Eruption, whatever 3-drop they have or whatever. Bubble Snare, interesting. So I'm still going to go with the Riptide plan. Yeah, you're right, Hodge, but I do think that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to not play it, but right now we have other things to do. So that's why I'm saying on 5, if we haven't come up with something else to do, I will absolutely do it and not be greedy for 1 card. But if we can find other stuff to do, I think it's worth waiting. I'm going to go Chronicler attack first before I play anything. But it's true, I get into the mindset of I want to kick everything. But Hodge is right that it's pretty expensive to pay 3 extra mana for 1 more card, so don't get too greedy on that front. Interesting, Oppo didn't want to go for a Chronicler block. And yeah, now if we don't get anything else to do on 5, Field Research plus Royal the Sky Dancer is fine with me, or whatever they play here if it's got 3 toughness and is better. If we naturally draw an island, we can consider kicking a Bubble Snare and looting away this mountain. Yeah, that's what Chimaro's suggesting there, I think. But we need to... I do want to kick this one. Now, lovely island draw, please. Island! Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to pitch this mountain. I know we need another one for this stuff, but we're going to find land. If I have to not kick the Field Research again, I'm cool with that. Chronicler already did good work and ate a 5-mana spell, so we're actually pretty cool with that. Here we're in a spot where we can, at 5, we have something to do with 5 now. I like just playing the wizard here. That's fine. We're not under a lot of pressure. This Sky Dancer is clocking here and there, but a basic off the top means we get to start. We can Geyser Mage. Oh, yeah. Geyser Mage the Sky Dancer, knock off that equipment, or maybe just snare it. Like, I don't know, whatever. All coming up Millhouse now, depending on what they do here. We can take 3 to play this as land and be able to kick, but we don't even need that. We can play this as land tapped and Bubble Snare this turn and then have all this next turn. Yeah, we don't want to take 3. We're too low for that, right? So let's snare the rogue and play this tapped. You like Erupt and Research? I like snare. One thing about snare is that it, yeah, it keeps this here. I guess it doesn't matter. They would have to re-equip no matter what, but I do like kicking the Bubble Snare. to get the damage in. We got eruption to the face, so... Alright, Oppo had something to save that, but we still have a pretty good looking turn coming up. Because now we can kick Geyser Mage and get in for 5 and set up the Royal Eruption kill again. If we... yeah, we have a 7th land here. We can go face with that. But again, it's like, how do we want to do it? And I think we actually save land for possible discard spells. And we go Geyser Mage kicked and hold the... keep Royal Eruption safe from Mind Drain and get in for 5 here. I love being right. It feels so good to play around that one thing and be right about it, right? All right, good start. Played around the right card. I mean, I think we still would have won that anyway. Again, it just feels good to be like, oh, we might get got by that, so I'm going to play around it, and then it works. Feels good. All right. Good start. Feel like if we can get to that 6 mana point, Oppo's in trouble. Hey, there's a reason I got 10 blue sources in the deck. It's so that I can draw them regularly. Well, I was there when we decided to program the shuffler to punish anybody with Krauser in their username, so it must be that. We're going to keep this. I'm going to play Vision as land here. We've got a Domination to get out to. Ooh, nice. Robber potentially on 3 here. Going to be a heck of a turn 3 if Luck the Biff doesn't come up with a good defender here. Mind Drain is not really a big deal right now, although I am going to ditch the Domination since it's pretty far off. So we're going to ditch Domination as 1. And then I really want the Chronicler because it draws us back a card. Bubble Snare is okay removal. We want both of these. They're better removal, right? I think it has to be the Bubble. I mean, this is a good Mind Drain to get us to discard Bubble Snare and Lull Mage's Domination, but we're about to punish them hard for their for this choice. Radiant wants to get rid of the Chronicler. I believe in the Chronicler finding a kicker for us to get back, so I'm going to hold it. And don't need to play this as land right now. We'll start with this way. And now with Royal Eruption ready to pick off anything they play. If they come up with a 1 creature block here, we get to connect with the robber twice. There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Coming up, us house. I'm going to even pay the 3 here. Yeah, Mind Drain got good stuff, but the reason it got good stuff is we kept even better stuff in hand. That's pretty good. Let's see, we'll go... I think we still send, though. And if they choose to take the squid, they're basically taking 8. So we're still going to smash in here. But I like chronicling first. Maybe we'll find another Royal Eruption. Swing and a miss, but still looking good. They get the robber, but they take so much now I don't know how they recover from this position. That's fair, Radianware. Others wanted to keep the removal over the Chronicler. I was greedy and went for the extra card. Didn't pay off for me there, but I still stand by the fundamental decision. Oh, interesting. So we don't have it. No, we're not. They're not dead. No, they are dead. We just have to send in everything. Never mind. Yeah. I was worried for a second, but I forgot that these can't block for a moment. We're good. We're good. Well, that was not the correct block, for one thing, but yes, they were going to die anyway. Good attempt from Oppo to keep that from working, though. I mean, they had two, like, they really did have the solution. I mean, they had 2 copies of the card that destroys our robber plan, and somehow we overcame that. Oh, they got it back. Okay, well, they cast the cat. They twice cast a card that could solve the problem, but we just got there before they could solve it. Yeah, you're right. If they didn't have if they were just going to die, they probably just blocked and said whatever, we're dead. That was them conceding, not misblocking. Agreed. I don't know, but I must have played it okay. I won. Yeah, if that were a Windrake and not the robber, we would have not won that game on that turn, at least. This is a nice keep. Chaser into maybe Geyser Mage into Diviner. We'll see. Funny how much of their red we're drawing, though. Yeah, this card is very, very medium in limited. Very medium, but I still don't cut her in red-blue spells. She still does enough, but it's not no kind of bomb here, just because of the rare symbol. Yikes. Taking some big smacks. What does that mean for us? I guess we have to play the Geyser Mage as threatened to block. Riptide can't block this, though. I mean, I guess if we're doing Riptide, like, yeah, Riptide can't block. So, so I think we have to go Geyser Mage and threaten it. We might even go Geyser Mage, threaten. Well, the thing is, if it gets 4/4, if they play a land and goes 4/4, it's not going to work. But we can still set up eventually, then Diviner into a double block. We still need to play Geyser Mage is the bottom line. Radiantware wants Riptide still. I don't know what Riptide gets us. If we had Kicker, I would feel like it gets us, but what? Y'all need to read Brushfire Elemental. I'm playing Geyser Mage. Or I do. Am I reading it wrong? You know, misreading stuff is in my range, but I'm pretty sure I got this one. And we're not blocking with Royal Chaser, so we're attacking. I'm always worried. I get very worried chiding chat for not reading, because like at least 20% of the time it turns out I was the one not reading. But I thought I had that one understood. All right, now we have Chilling Trap plus the Geyser Mage. This might be enough, but we also just might Diviner here. Riptide leave up Trap. At least blocks. I guess Riptide blocks the Scythe Kitty. The trouble is we don't really. If this becomes 4/4, we're still not blocking and killing it. We need to use the Chilling Trap to find. We need to find a way to kill the elemental. So yeah, I think I'm on Diviner and actually being willing to take some more damage, and then next turn. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they do. We can either double block or not, but I'm gonna. I can't double block with a 1/2. I can't block this with the 1 power. Ah! All right, now we get Diviner on Scythe Cat, and I want this to draw a card. I mean, I could block here with this. I guess we can wait on this. Like, we already have a play next turn. Like, we could block to draw a card, but we already have extra wizards, and we already have our play mapped out for next turn. So I'm going to do it with the Geyser Mage. We could double block if we're afraid of the Might, but then if it's not a Might, it's a 2-for-1. But we can't really beat Might, so I'm not going to play around it. And it wasn't Might, but we're actually only mostly, right? I don't know. Maybe
Your
I'm not.
Here is only mostly dead.
Because of the trample? What if they don't have land, though? Dead to trample on no matter what? Yeah, they've got too much trample. Yep, we're dead. Yeah, but if we save Trap, what's the play? Do I go Riptide, hold Trap? I guess Riptide, hold Trap gives us another turn, but I think we were basically dead here. We didn't. Yeah, we played a land to play the Hellion. I could have bought us one more turn, which, if chat says is a punt, but we were not winning that. Yeah, but yesterday was not as dire as that. This is an easy keep, though. With domination on the draw in our hand now, I kind of just like vision as land and move towards being able to just cast this thing. So I'm going to do that. You're late, Kaza. Stupid 2-drops showing up on 3. It's my lot in life. I'm going to go Riptide here and threaten a block on the Tactician. Legion Angel is good, but we can royal that. And I think I like Royal Eruption Squid here. We can do Kaza as well, but she can come out next turn. I guess Kaza is mana towards a field research. We might draw a basic land and be able to actually kick a field research next turn. But if we do that, I kind of want to have the Coral Helm Chronicler out anyway. So I'm going to go Squid here, and then next turn if we get a basic land, we can go Chronicler Kaza, and then have a nice turn after that all set up. If we don't draw a land, probably just field research for low value, keep up a mountain, try to play Kaza after. Ooh, gotta show him 2. Well, we're gonna give him Kaza for sure. She's fine, but not amazing here. We can even give him Domination. Although Domination is about ready to steal one of these. I think we kind of want Field Research and Domination more than anything. So I think we offer Kaza and Chronicler. Fenor is on the same page there. They might let us keep Chronicler. I mean, some people just fear the rare symbol, but I mean they're both rare, so I guess. But the gold, like some people are just, oh, it's gold. We gotta get rid of their gold card. But they chose correctly, actually. And we did get our island, so we can go. Royal Chaser. Oh, we didn't get our Chronicler. Our Chronicler's gone, though. So we'll at least go Royal Chaser, though. And we could research, but if we wait a turn, we get an extra card. Is it worth waiting an extra? But also, if we do it now, we can just dominate next turn. Probably, maybe not worth the card to not dominate next turn. But yeah, we're also not under pressure, as Haj says, so it's like we could just do neither. We could still dominate next turn and not field research yet. So I think we just hold it all. Yeah, Mind Drain is a good point, though. Mind Drain is a good point. Yeah, I think we play around Mind Drain again. That's totally fair. We should do that. I kind of attacked because the squid got the landfall trigger. It was somewhat reflexive. I don't know if we actually want to attack. We might want to be defensive here, but I'm okay with it. I just didn't really think it through all that well. But I am going to draw here because if we do get mind drained, I want to keep the domination. Someone talking about the Royal Mage domination value, and boom, we got there on that. If we can keep our hand now, next turn we get to dominate, tactician or even a bigger creature if they cast it. Yeah, we'll take that Blight Priest instead, actually. Looks like they're doing party time here in Oppo's deck. And we'll just steal their Blight Priest, and then have a sweet Royal Mage for next turn. You really? You'd Hellion? I'm just going to do that after, though. You want to wait for something bigger? You like bigger game, Haj? Whatever. I'm going to not mess around. I'm going to take my Blight Priest. And keep attacking. Yeah, I just was enamored with domination, get domination back. Pretty good. Actually, now, though, we could... I was going to Royal Mage, but with all this and the Trap and the Chaser and the Hellion, I think now we Hellion leave up Trap, yeah. I was going to Royal Mage this, but with the two-spell turn from Oppo and a closer race, let's go ahead and return our spell land and get an extra couple points in and hold up our Chilling Trap. I'm even going to keep the Chaser back because it can threaten to block the Blood Priest here, I think. I guess we don't have to. We have blockers on the ground. Yeah, I don't want to miss a point. Every point can matter. Do we need the Chaser back? It threatens the Blood Priest, but so does the Squid. If they send everything and don't have anything, yeah, I'm sending. The Chilling Trap just makes me feel comfortable that we're not going to lose to removal and an attack next turn. Yeah. So there's the removal, but again, I'm still not worried here. I think it was the right play to send the Chaser. And... we don't get to 2 for 1. Well, we do because we draw a card. Let's see. What do we want to kill? I guess just the Tactician? We could even... we could just hold off damage, trade the Squid off. Yeah, this is fine. We'll save it. Snare. Yeah, play this as land. Well, if we can't kick the mage, we brought a land back. We only have 5 land right now. And this is instance or sorcery. So I'm going to replay this as land, actually. And this is where clock matters. We're going to play Squid, yes. Squid and Snare. And again, I'm on the question of attacking or not, and I'm going to keep attacking. We get a blocker and a removal spell, so That's fair. Radiantware would consider holding Snare. I'm not doing it because we're close to closing them out, and we have the Royal Mage to get so much action back that I just feel like we have the cards to spare. Can we even just... Well, there... Yeah, you could even... Exactly, you could make a case for the unkicked mage. I still think... Yeah, I think we're going to just play a creature. And send here. And now we just get to win. Maybe your line had a higher percent, Haj. I'm not sure, but I don't hate... I mean, I had my reasons. I mean, nobody's punting it because you can't argue that it was a straight punt. You can just argue that your decision tree took into account more than mine did, but hard to say, I think. I mean, the decision to send in the Kaza as opposed to keeping it back to potentially block the 2-1. Hey, Fool, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Can keep this. Gonna play the Restoration as a tapped land on 1, and then... It's funny, we keep ending up with more red in our opener than our blue, despite the 10-7 split, but there you go. Not often, but when you do, you've turned a land into like a divination. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. Erupt the healer or Royal Mage? I guess we Royal Mage and use our first Royal Mage to threaten to block. If I can use Royal Mage as removal instead of Royal Eruption, I'd rather do that. And boy, good thing we decided to do that, huh? Yeah, I don't know why Oppo did that. We'll take it, right? Now I'm into the Royal Eruption on it. Now I want to try and kick this one if possible. Island. Yeah. I'm just going to snare this down. I could have erupted it, but that used all our mana. We can maybe kick this later. All right, we're continuing to find land, which is great. Want to work up to a kicked Royal Mage if at all possible, which only leaves us Royal Eruption right now as a thing we would want to play. The good news is next turn our draw is going to be great. Either there's going to be a land that gets us to 6 for Royal Mage, or it's going to be something we can cast. And I like Haj's line of do nothing and take 3. This could be rough if Oppo had gotten off to a better... Well, I don't know. We just had the removal, I guess, because they went 2, 3, 4. That's pretty darn good. 5. Oh, hello. Hello. That's okay, though. We're going to erupt that. We're going to beat it. Watch us beat it. Ooh, domination. Can't cast it yet, but that'll be fun when we can. That's funny. I was saying, well, no matter what, our draw is going to be great because it'll be land for the Royal Mage or something we can cast. Wah, wah. I tempted the magic gods. I was going to say, that doesn't seem good. They have a pause, so as soon as that happened, I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, I got auto-tapped there, that's true. Because I would do the follow-up play that you're talking about, Haj. So that maybe means I'm supposed to Royal Mage now anyway. To set up next turn. You want to trap anyway, save some damage. I don't think saving damage is worth it, though. We want to get a card out of it. We're not dead. It's not double strike, right? Now, I think we need to not play out the mage because we need to get back a Royal Eruption. I mean, I think we have to wait because of that. Like, we could give a... If we want to prevent some damage here, we should throw away a Chilling Trap, not a Royal Mage to get back the Eruption, is my thinking. But we do. We have the time. I mean, if they play something huge here... All right. We had the time until they played a 7-5. Now... Yeah, but if they're spending... If this wasn't a creature, if this was just a land, we're at 12, we find our land, we kick, we take 5, and then we have our removal, and then, I don't know. We can't win now. I agree with Haj, but we're not now because they just move the Maul and then they get in for Endless in the air. But yeah, we'll send this out. Molten was the final cut. One suggestion was a trap. The other one was, what, like a squid? I think there was some desire to take out a squid, maybe? Well, not dead yet, as they say. All the mountains. And if we take 5, we could at least Geyser Mage the Pack Beast. Then they re-equip it here and still can get us for 3, but we have the Chilling Trap at that point. if we play Geyser, what are we doing about this? Can we steal it? I guess if we draw a island, we can steal the Pack Beast, right? So I guess we just play the Geyser Mage, and our real plan is to find an island to dominate the Pack Beast. Yes, they can re-equip on their turn, but it buys us time. Some players don't know that you can re-equip. There's a non-zero chance that Oppo doesn't realize they can get their Maul back. That's hilarious, deck. That is hilarious that in our 10 blue, 7 red deck, we find, once again, dominating on the red sources. Oh, yeah, I should have trapped. Now that's me being not thinking through my outs. But like, let's see if I screwed up or not. We'll do it. There'll be an island on top to punish. But now I can't. Now I need to save the damage, right? Now that I can't find the island, I need to save the damage. But I think going for the island is probably correct there. It doesn't? It's still correct? Well, this is... Oh, that's just big. It's probably enough, though. We trap... Island wouldn't have been good. Oh, yeah, because we still are low on blue. Gotcha. Right, didn't matter. Not the right kind of island. It is indeed an isle. It's an island. Literally an island. We're dead. I guess I could, like, search for a remove where we're too far behind there. We maybe have been able to scrap out another turn. Yeah, nor would an island have even saved. They just that's the thing. They were too far ahead. In my head, the island still mattered before their other turn that they had, you know? All right. A lot of people had this deck on 5, a lot on 4. I think the red feels correct. We could look at the green, but it doesn't feel like it's adding what the deck needs. Those Royal Eruptions have been so critical, and the double Royal Mage to get them back. It just feels like this is better as a red deck. Would we? We only had one card to fix. We only had the one fixing spell. I don't know about playing the Eruptions in green, especially with double domination. This is a little bit slow, but I'm going to keep it. We have finally the right ratio of lands. We got a field research to draw extra. Bubble Snare for early removal if we do get some aggro on us. Looking pretty aggro. Well, the thing is, this hand would deal with Flood well. I mean, Flood is okay when you got a field research. Yeah, we might snare it, but I don't want to snare it now. I don't like snaring when things that are untapped unless it's like feels really necessary given the curve we're headed for. But we have a Chronicler to play, so I think I'm going to go with the Chronicler as my next play. They're curving out, though. That's nice for them. That's some pressure. Look at that. I'm telling you. 2 drops a turn late. It's just what I do. It's all I do around here. Still going Chronicler though. Although we could go we could go Chaser Trap. That's kind of interesting, but I don't think they even bother sending the Pack Beast. Although that's fine. Let's do that because then next turn we can do a Chronicler hold up trap, right? Yeah, maybe they do silo. Again, our rare isn't that good, but people get nervous about gold rares and may be happy to try and do something to trade with it. Also, we can defeat a Rabid Bite here. If they go for a Rabid Bite. You got that. Silo and Fenor think they risk the Pack Beast. Let's see. No, they don't. We get Relic Amulet, which we're going to run out there now. We get Chilling Trap. No, I'm not going to research until, like, Relic Amulet has got to, we got to build that up, right? We're not under that much pressure here. We get to put a counter on it here. Look at Kaza. Look at Kaza holding off a three creature attack. She's amazing. All right, that's less amazing. But we might just Chilling Trap for damage prevention here and draw a card in Amulet building. Yep, we'll do that. Oh, sorry. I forgot that one had a meme. Thanks for the reminder. It's a good one, too. I owe you like 7 of these.
You've activated my trap card! It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!
All right, back to my turn. Land is good. But let's see. Should I rush out lands all the time when I shouldn't? But I think I do like Mountain, or we can go Chronicler, see what we find, and then I like Mountain Amulet. Although we probably want wait. Maybe an Amulet first and take out the Pack Beast, and then Chronicler. That's what I'm going to do. Ah, another whiff. We're not going to hit on that every time, but we're pretty likely to find something. We just missed. Not going to block with the Kaza at this point, so I'm going to send. I expect they get another land, and then the Banneret says we don't really have blocks anymore. Yeah, it does put a higher density of kicker cards towards the top of our library. There's that. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana towards like field research. And we can field research and still singles. We can still snare the Outrider. Although if we want to get our loot on, we need to kick. So, but we can also just kick the field research to get our loot on. Yeah, we can also kick snare the adventure. That works too. And give us a little time. Okay, let's do that. And it's going to keep us. Hold on, I want it to leave us 1 mountain. Yeah, we'll ditch an island here. They didn't have the land, but they're not attacking anyway, so I'll do the same. Oh, really? You ditch research? But we have 2 wizards. We can totally... I can't ditch that. This is going to be a grindy game, it looks like. Because it keeps being free, Haj? I don't know. We're going to kill this, though. It'll be fine. I'm not trading it for 3. I'm not going to double block here. If I were to double block, yeah, but I'm not... I don't want to double block. I want a Coral Helm while we have kicker stuff. Now... I like Windrider Wizard and Amulet the Aspirant. Actually, well, this is gonna do a. We need to find more land. I don't know. This gives us the blocker on the Outrider that we're talking about, though. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with my line, and we want more lands. I'm just gonna play this land, and I'm going to Amulet the Aspirant now. And now Haj has been criticizing me for sending this in, even though I never would have blocked it this time. Yeah, that's true. I'm still, but to do that, I need to tap him, right? Oh no, okay, that would have been worth it. I was thinking I had to tap this, so I'm gonna still go. Now I'm going to stay back, because now I might double block. With the wizard especially. No, Kaza reduces costs of instants and sorceries. So if it's on a kicker spell, yes. But it doesn't specifically do anything to kicker per se, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what the question was. So now I like, well, we do have Kaza to like make stuff cheaper, but I don't think it matters though. I do like putting 2 creatures on one of the 3/3s and looking for a trade here. Although they have this, so if we want to take it out, we need to pile everything on. Yeah, they can pump. Thanks, Haj. So what do you think? Should we offer Chronicler and Wizard to 2-for-1 ourselves? Right. So what do we do? And also keep in mind, but it didn't change anything about the previous. Kill their wizard. I guess it's the. But this thing is everything, so it doesn't matter. All right, we'll do this. We can go Field Research, Chilling Trap, Amulet, all on this turn. So I think I'm going to set that up. Unkicked Royal Mage is also sets that up. Do you like that better? I think I like this plan, Unkicked Research. And then now we have Trap and Amulet. And Amulet... Thing is, if I trap now just to get a counter on the Amulet, draw a card, we can kill the Banneret, which really helps us coming up. Like getting the Banneret dead saves a lot of damage and lets us actually set up some blocks. But if I do it on their turn, they get to pump. But in response to pump means they get to get extra damage in. Although we remove damage from the Chilling Trap. Okay, that's fine. And if we're trapping anyway, and I even stay back to block. Yeah, do we want to play this as land? I was thinking we wanted this to be a creature, but I guess if we want to like dominate, yeah, maybe we should play this as land. Yeah, I think you're right, because we have a lot to do in hand. We just need the mana for it. So this is interesting, though. So now... Yeah, upkeep trap the 3/3. Why? Because we want to kill the banner. Oh, that's right. We have to do it in response to pump, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. Why did we do that? I was thinking we were going to kill it. That was my plan before. Now we got to wait. Huh. This is fine, though. I mean, we take 2. If they want to not tap down at all, that's fine. Nah, well, if we block, it does work. I mean, I guess we block this one, right? We block here, and if they pump, we get to kill. Okay, that's fine. Can't block here, though, or it would still work. And now they're on lose your Banneret or don't do anything. All right, they went with they went a pretty good spell here. Let's see. We're gonna, although this, you know, gives us some time, actually, I think. We're close to having a discount on our Lol Mage. Do we have enough mana? We even have enough mana. Cool. Yeah, Kaza helps with that also. No, it's, isn't it for ours? Oh, maybe it is theirs. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't know my own mechanics. So they are pretty far off. Yeah, we still have enough. Don't even need the Kaza, really, right? And we'll stay back, I guess. This we represent 2 blocks, although I don't know what we're worried about. I think we probably send here. I guess removal is bad. It's this life total is less relevant here than board control. As Hodge says, removal and pump just makes it bad, so here we are. Not doing that. But we're about to get our domination back, and we're just gonna, if we can just survive, we're just gonna dominate, dominate, dominate. Yeah, do we have any bounce? How do we deal with this? Maybe we're just in, I guess we have to like double kill here. Although, yeah, maybe we can actually just do it through steel and stuff. Anyway, what else can we do? Yeah, we can amulet the angel. There we go. Nice. But we can also win through the life gain. Either way, we're just starting here. Yeah, wait. If we go boom, boom, boom. Did we already play a land? We did. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can steal a 2. So we can't right now, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast a domination. But that's okay. We still have a loose plan here. Yeah, they're at 22 to our 18, so we got to watch that. Here, I think we double block and try to kill the Outrider with the Kaza and Royal Mage. We don't really need that, although we can also just single block. We could block, block, and then finish off the Outrider with the Amulet. I think I like that. Well, let's find out. We could also take out the Celebrant. We want to steal that, though, so I don't even want to kill the Celebrant. More land. Dominate the Celebrant, then dominate the Snarecaster. We got this. Maybe. And can't do what I want past that, so we're going to say no attacks and have blocks on Snarecaster. Well, we still have the amulet kill angel plan. I have kicked cardboard live in the pants. We'll see if it... We're behind on library 19 to 17. Well, if we need to, I mean, we can't win because how do we win? Like, we don't get the game win clause if the angel doesn't attack. Do you get that? Like, this could work potentially. But can't rob her right now. Got to figure out how to get that through later. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I think we need to dominate again, though, right? Over, like, drawing more cards. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can even steal Yasharn right now. Oh wait, I gotta do the like next spell ah! Oh no, it's gonna pass on me. Dang it. Oh wait. Wait, I can still do it. It's giving me time. Alright. Alright. Now it works. Whew! I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know how we get there from here, gang. This is getting tougher and tougher. I guess we offer any of our stuff to the Stomper. But... Yes, Jim, you're right. I don't know now. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. We don't have a sneak. If I play this, they just know we have it, and it's not useful yet. Do I send this? No, that doesn't do anything either. Nah, I'm not gonna say no tax. Send all and play out robber. Too many things that we just have to kill. Every turn is a new must kill from old Bat Boys Slim over here. Anything to do with that damage? Nope. Bubble Snare. Bubble Snare. Bubble Snare says we could pin down the Stomper. I think we need to do that at least. Could also pin down the Shepherd and start getting some back in the air. I'm gonna go Stomper. Yeah, we can send Yasharn. Yeah, this doesn't get through anyway, it's true. We'll trade Yasharn for the Shepherd if they want to do that. 14 cards. Want something to get another counter on the amulet. They are winning on deck, although this might change. 16 to our 14. Yeah, they're getting one ahead here, but I don't know if we're going to trick them into more. We could block with Kaza and kill the Shepherd. Can't do that? Why can't we do that? Won't have enough amulet triggers left? Okay, so we just gotta take it. Alright. This is looking grim, I think. Interesting. All right, well, let's start there. Royal Eruption. We'll take one. Can also erupt and... Ooh, that's something we could do. What if we amulet a problem flyer... and then we Royal Erupt the Angel and finish it off. Still need to find a way to win from there. But it's something. Yeah, let's go... Let's start here. I'm just gonna get that done. Send the pig. What does that get us? Sure. What do you want? What do you want, Oppo? Well, it might get this. This is the thing. 2 for 1-ing. Or 1 for 1-ing. I think we just kill the Visionary. Yeah. It's interesting. All right. Yeah, this is easier to kill with amulets. That's certainly true. This is I'm starting to struggle maintaining my focus on this game. This is a really complicated game with a lot going on. Oppo keeps making it tough on us. Lull Mage, though. I guess we're gonna go for that. Take the Captain. That's 4. If swing all, we could go Relic Robber. Or do you want to save the Robber? We could even... What about Royal Erupt the Visionary now and Relic Robber? Oh, right. No, we can't do anything because of our... Right. 1 spell per turn. That has been called. We knew that. Still, we send that. We send that. We send that, right? Save Celebrant. Yeah, I guess that prevents more damage than we gain. Yeah, good call. But we can send these two. Whoa, this game is hurting my head, everybody. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Robber is set to take over, you say, but we still can't get it through the Archon. Do you want to try and... You want to erupt the Archon or something? We were trying to do that with here. Yeah, I thought we had to kill Angel. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't think there is. Oh, no, there is. We put it on the bottom, right? Oh, it's not going to show it, but there is an eruption. All right, then let's do this. What about... Yeah, kick the eruption. I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, sorry, I should have pinged first. I'm just getting... Again, this is super distracted. Got 0 hourglasses, super complicated. So I missed an amulet point there, but I think I had to. I mean, no swing here. I want a relic robber to get going. I don't know what are we not swinging for? Only swing with robber. Why are we only swinging with robber? Nothing else matters. But we might win through Angel if we do it. Y'all are confusing me now. I don't know. That's true. But we get our life total up, right? What's wrong with not... Why don't we want our life total up? $12 to $10 on library. Jeez. Damaging opponent doesn't change their life total at all with Angel, right? It just, they stay even and we go up. Can't win with Angel right now because it needs to attack to trigger that clause, and we're not going to be able to damage them with creatures. So plan still needs to be... we can get... if we get 1 million constructs out... Yeah, maybe... Well, no, I don't think Oppo is salt roping. I think they're finding this to be an extremely challenging game, too, and are trying to find their line. I think they're advantaged right now. I think they're just thinking about how to keep their advantage. Oh, yeah, we've roped like every turn. We have no hourglasses. My mind is just about broken. Yeah, if this were best of 3, I'd already scoop because we never even make it to a game 3. I think they're in the tank. I mean, they're letting it really wind down here. Maybe they don't see that they're still in decent shape. I don't know. Yeah, if we can keep connecting with the robber. Wow, have they just given up on this one? Oppo? What are you doing, Oppo? Yeah, maybe nobody on the planet has read The Angel. This could be a read fail salt rope. It could be a connection issue. It's true. We never know exactly what's going on, but I kind of feel like they did a salt rope while winning. Wow. Well, it was definitely anticlimactic, but we did have a couple of lines there. I think the biggest problem for us was going to be if the royal eruption that we shuffled to the bottom of our library was like literally on the bottom of our library. All right, Fenor, fine. But I like... Okay, we'll at least take a look. We'll at least take a look. Do we want... All right, so we're here to look at what green looks like. If we were to cut the red, put in 3 colonies, ambush, and sproutling, basically, is what we end up with instead. And basically swap these for forests. Fenor wanted to look at it. We didn't promise anything, but we're looking at it. You like having the fight card to get us out of tight spots, but you know, if we run the red, we have 2 royal eruptions to get us out of tight spots. So kind of have that job going. Yeah, green cards don't work with amulet. I'm saying nah. But we can take a look at it from a adjusting the red standpoint. So what about the lands? If we run the fixer, can we splash the eruptions? I don't like it because of the triple cost and the double lull mage. If we didn't have a blue that we actively wanted to really use to highly leverage the game, you could talk about 3 color here. Like if this you take this out of our deck and we have a bunch of 1 blue spells, yeah, we could totally look at that. But also I don't love it on a single support spell. I would prefer to splash like on one mountain with 2 Reclaim the Waste or something like that. Anyway, we can talk about the Molten Blast, though. That was a card that some people wanted in and certainly has had a lot of targets. Anybody want a Molten Blast in for some... Oops, what did I just cut there? I just accidentally cut some... Oh, Wizard, there we go. Certainly had a spot where the Chilling Trap was worse than the Molten Blast, but only because of the unusual, unlikely ratio of stuff we drew. We could drop a squid for it. We seem to be long anyway. I could see dropping a squid, but I don't think I want to drop a trap. Yeah, squids have been solid. They've been doing that job of early job, but Molten Blast kind of helps with that too. Not dropping a Riptide. No, no, no. Well, we can do it. I could give up a trap. That was the other talk. I really think the trap is good in this deck, but we'll try it. I think they're similar. Royal Chaser is pretty meh, but I still think not cuttable, especially given the dominations. Getting Domination X for cheap just for having Wizards in play is actually very good for us. It's just good enough. This has never been great in any deck I've had. It is her, right? Yeah, her. But she's not amazing. But I don't cut her. But we'll try this. I'm in. Happy to get to 4 wins. Closing in on 5. 5 would be fantastic. Full on profit, etc. I do like this deck. It's been tight in some games, but overall has been doing well. Well, we're going to keep this on the strength of the turn 3 Robber. Turn 2 Royal Mage, maybe. We'll see, but we're going to keep. Maybe turn 1 Restoration tapped. I just generally play this as a land unless it's, you play this as a land unless it's a very late top deck, and we do have a Hellion in the deck that will allow us to get this back anyway. So normally I'm pretty darn greedy, but in this case I just feel like this one we can wait on. And I don't mind erupting. I'd rather erupt here than Royal Mage to block. We did it differently before I played, but I had multiple Royal Mages that last time. And this time we do want to be able to Robber next turn too. We could all, yeah, now I got to do this. Well, we definitely want to surprise them with the Robber, so I'm just going to play a Riptide here. We don't want to play the Robber until we can attack and connect with it. And with Menace, the Constrictor is encouraged to attack, so maybe they, like, attack with the Constrictor. Okay, they play that instead. Never mind. Now, I am going to look to eventually dominate, but I do want to play Wizard as creature here. We have the 5 land to get the Wizard as creature. Hopefully we find a 6. We get to kick Royal Mage after we dominate something. Although if we play this as land, we get closer to dominating the Angel. We are under quite a bit of pressure from the Angel here. But then if we get something instant speed, we can jump up and block the Angel with the Wizard. Like the Wizard may be what we use to actually solve this problem. Yeah, the Hellion is in the deck somewhere. Maybe we play Relic Robber here. I don't like that it tips that we have it, but there's nothing else I want to play, so I'm going to do it. That's what I was feeling. Like, I feel like launching the Wizard to block the Angel is a better possible way to deal with it than dominating it will be. But we can dominate that. We can dominate that next turn. I think we should. Oh, we can't dominate next turn, though. It's 3. Never mind. So then I wish I had played the Vision Land. I did my math wrong, and I was thinking we could steal this. But I think I was looking at the power and not the CMC. So yeah, we'll play Wizard now. And we have the Vision at least to launch it, right? Yeah. Well, at least their hand is dumped. Unfortunately, with 2 mana up, they're going to be able... This just turns domination into a removal spell, unless it says another. Another. Okay, well, we can steal the kitty. Could play the wizard out, but yeah. You want to steal a flyer, but we can't steal a flyer. We just kill a flyer, and we don't have. If we play the tapped land, then we don't have an instant to launch the wizard. I think we just I think we stay patient here and we vision block. Yeah, I'm with Jinx. Yeah, this isn't looking great for us, but they are out of cards. If they brick and draw a land here, and they attack into the vision, we can make it work. Yeah, we can find Eruption off the vision. That would be great. But if they brick and attack into our wizard, we might be okay here. There's the Royal Eruption we wanted. We'll take that over the card draw. And we could just block Tabarax here and use Royal Eruption on the Angel. Let's do that. Yeah, Cat sacks whoever we block, so let's make him sack Tabarax. Yep, puts us to 6. 6 ain't 0. And now we have a Royal Eruption plus we could Wind Rider. Yeah, so let's erupt the Angel, play the Mountain. You think we're dead because of the menace? Can't we block enough? I guess if this has... I think we can block enough, can't we? I think we're just mostly... But we're certainly
your friend here is only mostly dead.
Not sure how I win here. Right now I'm in don't die mode, and then maybe Lol Mage somehow lets us steal something big enough. And we draw a land, we can steal the kitty cat. And if that's all they're sending... I mean, they can make this a 7/7, so we can just put crap ton on it. I don't know what this is, but we can't really play around it, right? We could just do this. Any objections? Because they may think that if they can, like, 2-for-1 us here... All right, that's fine. That's fine. They can save it. It's a all their resources though, but what a draw. Come on. steal the kitty, and we're not dead. Royal Mage, steal more stuff? Seven. Yikes! Blast is good here. We get to take out the Menace Maker and play the Royal Mage, and we can double block it. This can still... This is going to have Menace because of our graveyard size, but we can play the Royal Mage to double block. Wait, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got a Molten Blast and no value Royal Mage, but we're not dead. Kick Royal Mage, what does that do? Kick Royal Mage and double block there. Oh, okay. Purple Monkey has a good line. I didn't see it, but I think that may be correct. Yeah, it takes a card out and and we can take the 2 anyway, right? I like it. Well, we'll have to double block because we'll see. I can't remember now. But what do we want here? Dominate. We want to dominate, right? We just want to keep dominating. A lot of this is counting on them bricking. I mean, they draw a spell, we're just dead, but, you know, we can't really play around that, right? And they haven't snapped on it, so maybe we're okay for another turn? Interesting. Well, not what I was expecting to be offered, but I will take it. I don't know what this is about, but I mean, we don't really have choices here. Yeah, now I just steal the rogue. Like, no need to... I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, good line, Purple Monkeys. Now this gives another target cleric lifelink, so it can't produce an endless stream. Now I should also... We do have a Hellion that can get us back this restoration, so I maybe should start holding lands, but we also have card draw. I don't know. Tough. But... we're going to send our... Do we send both? I don't want to lose to, like, pump, but also we got to get him dead quick. And 9... This is a 2-turn clock. I'm going to attack both because it says this is a 2-turn clock if you don't block, right? It does have some risk... but there's not a lot of haste in white and black. There is some haste in black occasionally, and obviously pump could do something. You know, like if they randomly draw +2/+2, like we lose. But it's it's not even a common card for people to play, and so I'm basically saying I'm not going to play around a pump spell. Yeah, Resolute Strike wins him the game, but I'm choosing not to play around that and present lethal next turn. Yeah, equipment is not an out because of the Molten Blast. But that'd be fine. If Resolute Strike gets us, I mean, we just say, okay. we took that risk eyes wide open. Risk rewarded! So that would have been a Chilling Trap instead. Chilling Trap would have been fine there too. Honestly, Chilling Trap or the red burn spell were both reasonable there. I'm going to add that to the grind. My grind total for this event. Oh, I didn't even make an entry for this. We got 80 on the grind in the draft, right? So this is like 100 total. But sweet, profit.
I'm rich, yes!
And we entered with gems, right? Not gold. Catching up on my data entry here. A lot of creatures being stolen here. It's funny, yeah. 2 Lol Mage and 2 Royal Mage are creating some serious creature thieving. Nice and keepable here. Restoration tapped into Kaza into field research. Geyser Mage, we'll see, but we'll start here. Yeah, I think the key squid is, yeah, the blue is oppressive, and also you can't steal huge things, but it's just so powerful to steal anything that, like, stealing a wizard on 5 doesn't even suck, right? I think I go with the squid here, though. I don't see the need to Kaza. I'd rather squid. See if they want to attack. We might. I don't know if we're defensive or not against a mirror with this hand. We have the bigger creature, but they have the play. Jinx says take the damage. All right. Chat seems to want to race. I'll do it for now. I guess my gut instinct is more to be controlling here because we have field research and Lol Mage's domination. This is really good late game stuff. So seeing these in my hand makes me want to just play to the late game. But potentially we can do both here, so I'm in for that. Like we can attack with the squid. We can even bubble snare the wizard or just play Kaza and threaten to block. You want to snare, though? That's my question. We're definitely going to Kaza here. I'm just trying to figure out if we're snaring. Because we could even threaten to trade with Kaza, but this actually is fine for the race, right? Whatever, we'll race. We'll race for now. And that leaves us to the bubble snare question. I think again with the field research we probably can. We have stuff we want to do. Sure, let's do it. Max our mana. Cardboard Live is being flaky today. Here, I've engaged with it again. Maybe it'll be working again now. Sometimes I give it focus and it just fixes itself. Counter wanted to save it. That's fair. I wasn't sure about that one. If you chose to save the snare, I don't hate the choice, for sure. I was not sure. All right, Vision could be played as land if we want to just keep our land going. If we go Vision, we do have Kaza plus Mountain next turn for a kicked field research if we want, or a Lol Mage on 3. Oh, it doesn't suck when it finds you removal. I don't think it sucks. We have 13, well, 12 things I think it can find in our deck, something like that. But I think, yeah, field research now actually makes some sense to me. I like that. I'm gonna do field research, see what it produces, and then maybe not play as land. Let's start with a draw 2. I like starting draw 2. Again, that third card for 3 mana in a tight mana situation. Well, punished. But I was trying to see what we were going to draw before I played a land. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to think about the disruption there. And now I got roped into not playing a land for the squid. I'm playing like a genius here. I am going to attack, though. And then, do you like Vision as land, then? It sets us up for domination, potentially next turn. Yeah, all right. I'll give up on the Vision as spell. I'm not sure I wanted to trade the squid anyway. If we might dominate the wizard and then attack with squid, we'll see. Maybe not. I like, at this point, we are close to being able to get this wizard with the domination. Certainly we can offer the squid here, but they just take the wizard, right? They would just trade for the wizard, so I don't know if I want to do that. But I guess it changes the race anyway. Yeah, no, you're right. We do. We'll take the wizard trade. No, I don't want to dominate the wizard. I want to save the domination. We get to kick Geyser Mage next turn, and then we can dominate something really big. Yeah, the other thing I do is just hold back. I kind of like the phrasing boom of just hold back, except maybe send the chaser if we're not going to block. Yeah, does make domination cheaper. That's why I'm counting that. So we kick Geyser Mage and we can dominate just about anything. We can't get Wizard this turn. We need 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not 8. I'm going to do Chaser in and hold. I like the Geyser Mage plan. Next turn, we kick Geyser Mage, add another wizard to the board, and then the turn after that, the domination becomes excellent. Their graveyard? That's good for them, though, too. Well, we could just snare the wizard with this entering and kind of save the domination for what they come up with next. But yeah, let's just bounce it. I'll stick with the plan. And I'm going to keep the squid back on D, I think. I don't think I want to trade it for the wizard, although we do have that tricksy little goblin in the deck. Yeah, I guess I will, because we don't mind removing some blockers. I mean, we just have it right now. If they play Spland Wizard. Ooh, this is probably Royal. Oh, Bugcatcher, okay. Quite a hand dump from Oppo, and really nothing huge for us. We could, I still think we kind of want to wait for this. Get this 4-3 as opposed to this one. So, I still like bubble snaring this 4/3 and saving the domination. Why do you want this 4/3 as opposed to the one that flies sometimes? And flies a lot in our deck even. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I will trade off the Geyser Mage for the Bug Catcher if they send, but I'm not blocking anything with Kaza, so sending her. This is why Jinx wanted to do it the other way. Jinx wanted a blocker. And this is why. Taking a big smack here. But now they play the Wizard and we get basically the situation you wanted Jinx just a turn later, and we're still at 8 life, so I think it's okay. Unfortunately, the 3 toughness means we're still probably just like trading off for the Electromancer, and that's not great. And we still have this Bug Catcher that's oppressive. Might even need to trade for the Bug Catcher, but I'm going to keep playing lands because of card draw, but we also have, you know, reasons to not play them. It's a tough sitch. I guess I should have attacked there if I'm not blocking. Somehow I was... Although, also with removal, I may need to chump to not lose, so... Well, certainly been an interesting day of Magic, and certainly a day showing why we play this crazy game. Because it's crazy! Boy, it gets brain-breaking sometimes trying to find those lines. Chat doing a really good job today backing me up. That looks like serious trouble for us. So, yeah, I probably would have attacked, and now it looks like it would have been a mistake. I think I do need to absorb some damage with Kaza here. We'll block the not trample rather than the trample. We're pretty darn dead. I don't know what we draw here, but let's draw anyway. Molten Blast. Well, hey, this is it's irrelevant either way in this case, but it can't be. At least this kills something. Yeah, the draw 3 was a backbreaker, huh? Draw 3 and then hand dump. Lots of cheap aggro stuff. Can we kick it? No, we can't. Maybe they'll forget to attack. Oh, did that one... Did I have audio yet? I'm trying to bring audio back on some of these. Let's see. Let's get audio back on that if it didn't have it. Can't find it though. There's so many memes. Oh, it had audio. Great. I already fixed it. And here I am wasting everybody's time, including Oppo's. Sorry. Ha! Good game, Oppo. Nice deck. Hard not to be fine with our result, though. 5-3 on that. I'll take it. One final profit celebration. How are we doing on packs here? Oh. Well, let's open some packs. Thanks, Jinx. Tough playing today. In the tank a lot. And look at that. Hurrah, huzzah. We have 4x'd our rares on Zendikar. So now we have to decide whether we keep playing on this account or not. But 20, 40, 60, 80, another 100 on the grind. Let's hop to Soapbox. Thank our YouTube friends for hanging out. That was a fun one. Super interesting. We got profit. We didn't 7-win, but we got our share and then some, and had a lot of great feedback from chat today. Really love how interactive chat is and thoughtful chat is about what's going on. Everybody is really respectful. We disagree a lot. We disagree a lot, but I really appreciate how my chat disagrees. Thank you for that, chat, and thank you, YouTube friends, for hanging out for that one. We'll catch you the next one. See ya.